Francis, and good morning, everybody. So I'm the new guy, and I'd like to have a warm welcome to all of you, sponsors, speakers, friends, new ones. I've seen lots of new heads today. And also I want to thank many of you who flew all over the world to be with us. And I've been flying all my life, so I know exactly what does it mean. Before starting, I'd like to thank, first of all, the board who has elected me. I have had a lot of questions last night about, is it a full-time job? No. Is it well paid? No. It's free. But it's a great opportunity for me to help and work with the community which I've been part of the last 30 years. I'd like first to thank Francis. He has been an outstanding chairman for the last 11 years. He has helped the team to transform, to evolve, moving from a think tank to an international think tank. And with the help of Yves Gassot, Gilles Fontaine, and Jean-Daniel Seval, has created a real leadership think tank. So, Francis, thank you very much. And I'd like all of us to applaud the 11 years of dedication, passion, and commitment to IDATE. Thank you, Francis. Yesterday I was in London, and I was one of the speakers in a panel. There were 6 industries represented. And you know, it's kind of breakfast where you first hear the bankers, they have no bonus. Then you talk to the retail, they say the sales goes down. Then you talk to transport. So it's very depressing. You know, in the morning, 8 a.m., you know, you're full of energy, so you leave the meeting very depressed. And then it was us. We were 4 debating about internet, the digital economy, and whatever. And guess what? We were enthusiastic. We were enthusiastic because this industry creates jobs. This industry allows millions of kids to entertain, teens to connect, students to learn, company to be more efficient, all people to be linked with their family, countries to be more efficient. We're creating also value because lots of new companies can be created. We are helping growth in some countries, and also we're part of the general ecosystem. So I say to myself in the plane coming to Montpellier, how lucky we are. How lucky we are in an industry that evolves. How lucky we are to be part of a community which is very stimulating in terms of intellectual challenge, but also economic challenge. And how lucky we are to be in an industry that creates sense for the modern society. Of course, there is a lot of challenges. Of course, company collapse, people lose their jobs. But when you see the net value creation of this industry, it's outstanding. There is no other industry where every day you have new customers, you have new applications, and you have also a lot of opportunities for those who are entrepreneurs around the world without having opportunities to raise too much money. Of course, there are challenges. I think in Europe, as an example, we lost track on software. We lost track on device, the theme of our conference. I think in terms of infrastructure as well, we are not there where we should be to have the digital infrastructure we deserve to have a strong Europe. But as Nelly Kroes say, because of her initiative with the leadership of the CEO of Alcatel-Lucent, with the CEO of Vivendi that will be with us tomorrow, and the CEO of Dutch Telecom and 40 other colleagues, they all sit at the same table to find a solution and move forward and create a better environment for the future. I remember 10 years ago, I was heading a large manufacturer, and it was a different time. We had 6 divisions: mobile, voice, data, and so on. It was silos. Everybody was hating each other. Nobody was talking to each other. It was enemy. Look what happened in 10 years. With this, I don't show what is it, but you can guess what it is. The world has changed. We moved from a silo geographic to a global ecosystem. What does it mean, global ecosystem? It means now there is no boundaries, physical boundaries, and there is also absolutely no silos. Everything is linked, everything is interconnected. This is the definition of an ecosystem. And what is fascinating for me is every 6 months there is new kids on the block. Every year there is new industry coming, and every 2 years smart kids somewhere in the valley or in India or in China are disrupting the established world of the traditional economy. Yes, it kills jobs, but yes, it creates opportunities and a bit more balance in our modern world. I have been always impressed by IDATE. I've been here as a speaker, as a customer, as a friend, and I always enjoyed talking with the team, very impressed by the quality of the studies. I think the IDATE has done an outstanding job, and I've been really happy to work and also to chair. But what really excites me is what we're going to achieve together in the next years. Of course, you're used to the quality of the studies. We will keep that. We're going to be more open. We're going to be more independent. And we're also going to be more international. As you can hear, with my awful French accent, I'm speaking English. It's a message. What we want also to be much more inclusive. The definition of an ecosystem is everything is linked. It's like a family. When you have 2 kids, when the third one arrives, you need to rebalance the relationship into the family. Every time you have new kid on the block, because convergence, because technology, because everybody rely on it, you need to rethink the balance of the ecosystem. So we want to be part of this transformation. We want to welcome the new kids on the block, the one who are going to transform the society based on the digital economy and the digital infrastructure. So we're going to do 3 things. First of all, we're going to develop all the studies. Thanks to the 40 members we have in IDATE and contributors, we issue every year 40 studies on very various subjects. And those studies are referent. Why? They are independent, it's a deep dive into the technology, and it's a honest view of what's going on. So those studies are really referent and part of our brand. Second, we're going to develop what has been done the last 5 years is ad hoc studies, joint research with industry or public sector, so that we can together put our force and come with some new proposition. And the third piece will be more forum. You all know Montpellier. We have launched a series of regional forums, and we're going to have much more within Brussels, Paris, and London. So I'm very excited following what Francis has done the last 11 years with Yves and the team to bring the IDATE to the next step, keeping the values of IDATE, which is openness, independent, and I want us to be the leading think tank in Europe and internationally, a referent, honest thinker that the community will rely on. Every time I go to a forum or a large meetings, my KPIs, key performance indicators, are if I meet a new friend, if I get a new idea, a new hope, I'm happy. So to all of you, I wish you to meet lots of new friends, to have lots of new hopes and lots of ideas. Thank you very much to be here, and I would like to leave the scene now to Yves Gassot, the CEO. Thank you, and enjoy the forum.